Hey gang, welcome back to Bird Brain Gaming. Hope you guys had a great holiday season. So I have two packages here from PNP Games and one from PlayAsia. So we're going to check these out and see what's inside. Alright, first one up. Let's cut this one from the bottom. Got a sticker. Oh, it's cool. GameCube stickers. I like that. That's nice. I'll find somewhere to stick those. Anything else in here? Alright. And the game is Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch. Fun series of games right here. I already have these three on the PS2, and I believe I have a trilogy. I might have this trilogy on the Xbox original, but it's more comfortable playing on the Switch for me, so that's why I ordered it. Let's open this up, see what's inside. Alright, so this is just a plain. It does have a bit of reversible here. Looks like a car crashing here. It's very hard to see though. Here's the game cartridge. And this is fun. I'll probably get back into this one again at some point. Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. All fun games. Play the genre-defining classics of the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy. 3, Vice City and San Andreas, updated for a new generation, now with across-the-board enhancements including brilliant new lighting, environmental upgrades with high-resolution textures, draw distance, and Grand Theft Auto 5 style controls and targeting, and much more. Bringing these beloved worlds to life with all new levels of detail.
Some more ballers so we can cap. Relax, man. Let's go. Smash on it, Carl. Smash. You always crashing, CJ. No.
Awesome. Alright, let's check out our next package. Alright, let's cut this one from the bottom as well. And let's see what's inside. Alright, 1, 2, 3 games in here. Feels like an invoice. Take that invoice out. Ooh, these are some nice ones. Lost Ruins. This one I heard got some mixed reactions or mixed reviews. Graphic wise, it's pretty good. Pixel art style game. I believe it's 2D platformer type of game. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I don't know. Some of the bad things people said were either controls or repeating sounds, or I don't know, janky at some points. I'll have to check into it and see how it is myself, because everybody has different opinions on this game. So this one is about a young girl who wakes up in a dimly lit dungeon without any of her memories, surrounded by horrible, bloodthirsty monsters. The girl is rescued by a magician, Beatrice. cover. This is by Red Art Games. Let's see what's inside. Alright, well, it's got inner arc on the cover. That's pretty good. No booklet or inserts though. There's the game cart. There's our main character. Alright, I'll check this one at some point. Let's move on to the next game. Our next one is, for me personally, it's a pretty fun trilogy that I've played quite a lot out of it. And I have it for several consoles. Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered for the Switch. I actually had 4, 5, and 6 in the checkout cart, but I decided to take it out at the last minute because I'm not a big fan of Angel of Darkness. And the other two are pretty good, but I may get it down the road if I catch it in a better sale. But for now, the first 3 are some of my favorites. So I have these for the original PlayStation, and I believe the Xbox original may have copies of this. I gotta double check. Let's open this up, see what's inside. Alright, before I open, there is a code in here. This is how it looks. I'm just going to cover the code. Get 20% off site-wide. Nothing else on the back. I'm guessing that code applies to everybody. It must be the same code. No inner artwork. Here's the game card. Alright, so discover Lara Croft's original adventures. Lovingly restored. Play the original 3 Tomb Raider adventures for the first time ever. The complete experience with all expansions and secret levels on modern platforms in this definitive collection. Include game titles: Tomb Raider 1 Unfinished Business, Tomb Raider 2 Golden Mask, and Tomb Raider 3 The Lost Artifact. Don't recall ever playing at least the first one and the third one. The second one sounds familiar. So I have to get back into this one. Alright, that's cool. Next game. This one is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Rita's Rewind. This one looks really fun. I heard some good things about it. Let's open this one up. It's a nice cover. This is the first Power Rangers game I officially bought from all the Power Rangers games ever made. The rest that I have were probably from Yard Sales. An all new adventure with time twisting action. Play as the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers in this action game that blends brawling, blasting, driving, and more.
Good luck, Rangers.
Alright, let's open this up. Has one inner art picture of the Megazord and the game cartridge. Alright, that's pretty cool. I'll check this one out. This one looks like a lot of fun. Alright, let's open up that PlayAsia package. What do we have in this one? Alright, we have 3 games in here. And a sticker. First game. Resident Evil Origins Collection. I did recently buy the 4, 5, and 6 trilogy. 5 and 6 are downloadable, which sucks. But 4 is one of my favorites. I do want to play 0. I do have 0 for the GameCube. I know I have the original of Part 1 for the PlayStation 1. I never played 0 though. I have to get into that one. Eventually, I want to... I don't even know if they have it, but I'm going to check. They should have Part 2 and 3. So I can at least complete it. Let's open this up, see what's inside. 2 games, 2 nightmares. Remastered 1080p visuals. Classic survival horror gameplay. Options for original and modernized consoles. Play as Albert Wesker in Resident Evil 0. New Wesker mode. Alright. So in Resident Evil, investigate the mansion at the heart of the series of murders and discover the horrors within. For 0, go back to the beginning of the story and witness the first glimpse of the evil to come in Resident Evil 0. Hopefully they port Code Veronica to the Switch. I have not seen it. I gotta double check which games are on the console, and I have to see if Part 2 and 3 are in. Let's open this up. There's no inner artwork. Full game download for Resident Evil. Alright, so the game cartridge is 0 only. So I have to download Part 1. They should have made Part 1 a physical card and download it for 0, because Part 1 is more popular. But that's fine. Next game. This one's a pretty interesting one. A game I never played. I do have Haunting Ground for the PlayStation 2, which is one of my favorite PS2 games. This one is Clock Tower Rewind. This is the Asian version. I always wanted to check out this game. Let's open this up. And let's see if I could get this translated for you. Alright, I have my phone out to translate. It may and may not be off. Obviously, I'm using Google Translate. I'm sure there are better apps to use, but this is what I have for now. The glorious horror survival game from that time. The story begins in 1995 at the Barrows family mansion, a magnificent estate nestled in the Nordic mountains, topped by a colossal clock tower. When fear grips orphan Jennifer, you must search every corner of the mansion, uncovering secrets and finding a way to evade and defeat the scissor-wielding psychopathic killer known as the Scissors. Close-up of what it says. Yeah, so supposedly this is almost similar to Haunting Ground, this older looking graphics. Clock Tower Rewind. It's a nice cover though. Alright, and the inside, oh, it's in English. I don't know why I didn't make the outside cover English. Looks like a poem. If you want to read it, feel free to pause. And here's the game cartridge. There's no inserts or booklet though. Here's the picture. Alright, not too bad. Next game. And this is the last game for today's episode. A game I heard a lot of good things about. It's another horror game. This is the European version of Crow Country. If you haven't heard of this game, I suggest you check it out. It's pretty good. Definitely has that old Resident Evil 1 feel to it with the graphics. If you like that old PlayStation 1 style of Resident Evil, or even, it looks like more like from Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation, it has those type of graphics. But as a horror game in a Resident Evil type of setting. Crow Country. Alright, let's open this up. This one I'm definitely going to get into. Something is lurking in the shadows. The year is 1990. It's been 2 years since the mysterious disappearance of Edward Crow and the abrupt closure of his theme park, Crow Country. But your arrival has broken the silence. Mauer Forest. If you want answers, you'll have to venture deep into the darkness of Crow Country to find them. Classic style survival horror mixed with modern features, a unique 3D style that evokes pre-rendered backgrounds, a gripping narrative about your greed, hope, and despair. Crow Country. It looks really good. Let's see what's inside. Oh, this one's full of goodies. And it's got a reversible cover. Here's a proper game right here. So here's the alternate cover. It's a crow. That's cool. Like I always said before, this, if you want a proper Switch game, you should always have either inner artwork or a reversible cover. Tons of inserts with a booklet to get your money's worth. So here are other fan gamer titles. You can get a Crow Country t-shirt from them. That's cool. They got keychain, looks like cards and other goodies. Warranty. Looks like the poster of the theme park of Crow Country. At first I thought this was a pigeon, but it's a crow. Welcome to Crow Country. Birthday parties, holiday parties, new attraction, Cosmic Future, summer 1990. Theme park, Atlanta, Georgia. That's funny. Here's the park map. So essentially you're going to explore this park. The twist is it's haunted and spooky. And you gotta try to survive while doing some detective work. That's cool. I like this. Here's our instruction booklet. I can smell the ink from here. Here's some of the things I just read. If you want to pause to read, feel free to pause and read. Here's our characters. Mara Forrest, Arthur Mole, Julie Barron, Edward Crow. Here's some items. You get a 9mm handgun, handgun ammo, medikit, Bronx key, crank handle, chain. Some areas of the theme park. And rumors and game tips. Alright, not too bad. This was definitely worth it. Okay, so that wraps it up for today's video. If any of the games you saw are pretty cool, or are they any good to play or worth buying, leave a comment down below. Do you own any of these titles? Let me know. If you haven't already, smash that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons for alerts on future videos. And I'll see you all next time on Bird Brain Gaming. Later, everyone.